Hey guys, Magic Master here. I know it's been a few months and I apologize, but you're here, I'm here, and Summer's here, so I should hopefully be uploading a bit more often. Now, before we get into that, I just wanted to let you know that today's video is going to be something I've been blowing off for a while because I keep wanting to bring you guys new content. But this is going to be a revised version of my video called The Trick with Two Endings. Because as you guys know, for whoever watched it, there was a couple of embarrassing things that happened in that video, so I'm going to be deleting it after I revise the trick today. Now, let me just clarify one last time. The reason I couldn't do the one-handed cut in that video was because even though I know I'm right-handed, I didn't realize I wouldn't be able to do it as well with my left hand, because as you can see, still to this day, my left hand doesn't do very well. I can pull it off sometimes, but if I do it with my right hand, I can do it just fine. So, one last clarification there. Also, I hope everybody is doing well due to recent times. I can't say the name on YouTube, but you guys know what I'm obviously talking about. And finally, regarding links in the description, there are a couple new ones. Gaft Academy deleted his old channel and released a new one called the Gaffs Gaffs. If you are a Gaft Academy supporter, go subscribe to that one. And also, a subscriber asked me to shout out his new channel, so I'll do that as well. And then all the other links are the same, but you should still subscribe to them anyway if you haven't already. Now, without further ado, let's get into the performance. So, I'd start by having the spectator shuffle the deck. Now, these cards are still a bit stiff because, as you guys know, my last video was a review on these cards, and I haven't really used them since. So, if a couple cards go flying, just don't worry about that. So now, I'd just go through the deck and I'd just pull out any random card, let's just say that one right there, and then I'd have the spectator name any card in the deck. Let's just say they named the 8 of Hearts. Correct. Well, obviously I'm just joking. Pretty slim chance that would be the card you named. Now, all jokes aside, let's get into the real trick. So, I would have them go ahead and pick any card. Let's just say they wanted that one right there. Now, go ahead and memorize it, I won't look. Okay, so now I just lose it somewhere into the middle of the deck. I'd say that's pretty good right there. And then we'll just push it in and then give the deck a couple of cuts. Now before we continue, I'm just going to give the deck a couple of shuffles as well, just to really get your card lost. Do a riffle shuffle there, overhand shuffle there. Like I said, still a little stiff, but that's fine. Okay, so now I'm going to go through the deck, and without ever even looking at your card, I believe I should be able to locate it. So let's see. Okay. I believe that this may be the card right here. Now, if you were here with me, I would ask you if you think I'm right. And some people say no, some people say yes, but I believe I'm always right because your card is in fact the 7 of clubs. But hold on, we're not done yet. What was the card you named at the beginning of the trick? Well, they would say 8 of Hearts, and as you can see, your card is turned into the 8 of Hearts. Alright guys, that was the trick, and let's get right into the tutorial. So, for this trick, you can have the spectator shuffle the deck. Now, this trick can end up having a couple of different endings. It depends on how lucky you get. So, you'd just start by dribbling through the deck and just pulling out any one random card. And then you'd ask the spectator to name any card in the deck. Now, here they have a 1 in 52 chance of naming the card that you pulled out. If that does in fact happen, you can end the trick here, and that would be pretty amazing. But it probably won't, so let's just say they said 3 of spades. Now, you want to remember what they say, because that will come into play later. So 3 of spades, you look at it to yourself and you say correct, and then you show, well, obviously I'm just joking. Pretty slim chance that would be your card. So then you have them pick any card. Now, this is also a 1 in 52 chance here. This could be the 3 of spades as well. But they probably won't show it if it is. Like, I've had a couple of people give like a slight reaction, but they probably won't react if it is, but that's okay because you'll be able to find out later. But if it's not, that's fine. Let's just say it's this card right here, the 5 of clubs. And then you want to control this card to the top of the deck and keep it there. So what I did is put it somewhere around the middle, pushed it in while pushing up, got a pinky break there, and then gave it a couple of cuts, and then cut the rest of the cards from the break to the top, and that has gotten their card to the top. And then I gave it a riffle shuffle, keeping that card on top. And then I gave it an overhand shuffle, peeling off the top and bottom card, and then throwing the rest on top there. But you can do whatever you would like. Now, you say, without ever looking at your card, I believe I can go through the deck and locate it. Now, if you see that the 3 of spades is on top, because remember, that's the card they named at the beginning, you can say, actually, I believe that you picked the card that you named at the beginning of the trick, and then you end the trick there. But if you find the 3 of spades on your way to the top of the deck, for it's right here, then that's the card you pull out and say, I believe this is your card. But you don't show it to them right away. And then you kind of misdirect them a little bit, like, do you think I'm right? And then what you want to do is get a push-off pinky break on the top card there and set that card there. And they'll say yes or no. And then you show that you have located their card. But then you say, hold on. And then you set that back down and then take the top card, which is then the card that they named at the beginning of the trick, and set that down. And while you're saying, what's the card you named at the beginning of the trick, to just cover up your tracks, you can just pull off the top card and lose it in the middle of the deck like that, just kind of nonchalantly. And then they'll say 3 of spades, and you show that the card has changed into the 3 of spades. All right, guys, that was the trick. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you next time.